Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Rebel Knockout Series Season 6 2016 here on the ZEREX Sports. We are going to get this season underway in just a couple moments. Race 1 it is, 42 cars at the start, but after 3 laps of racing we will have only 38 cars left. So, of course those 38 cars will go to the next round. So before we'll do that, we will quickly go through the field to show you who is in what car and to check if everything is right. So you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. So I would just say, well, it might be useful for you if you're new to in the series. So that I can check if everything is correct concerning the pronunciation of your name and spelling maybe as well, but. Well, if you were already in previous series as well, so. But anyways, we're gonna go through the field pretty quickly now. We got a lot of new names in this series, so that's a whole lot of fun. A couple of people returning from different series as well, and a couple of old drivers, as in drivers who haven't seen for a while, also coming back again. So also kudos to you guys. Almost everything went correct with the sign-ups. We only had 2 drivers who picked a car that was taken. I'm not sure if they actually signed up in time. If not, that's, well, tough luck, and if it was, then well, good for you guys. So field is set and done, and let's take a look at all the drivers we got over here on the outside pole. Number 23, Max Claudel. He was very strong in season number 5. So we'll see what he and his brother / teammate Logan Claudel can do in this season. On the pole we have over here Arena McShane, and that is a new race car driver. So driving actually the car from very well. This car did very well in season number 5. So we'll see how Arena McShane will do. Chris Dodd is in number 3 car, as he should be, because, well, pretty much 3 is his number. He is right next to the number 19 car of Gleda Riccarda. I hope I pronounced it right. It's an Italian race car driver and part of Daniel Voil's team. By the way, looking at the foreigners, we have around 7, I think I counted 17 non-US drivers. So that's pretty cool. We have this time more Canadians than we had in previous seasons. So over here, number 8 car, also a rookie. Justin Carter, so welcome to Justin Carter, and teammates will come to in a couple of moments. Julia Black in the number 10 car, she is one of the Black sisters and she is back. That's what I mean with all the drivers returning again, so we'll see what Julia Black can do. Of course, this team has a record of being very good in this series, so we'll see. Number 20 car, Denise Steinauer, well, not a whole lot to say about her. She has been in already many Dascar races, so right next to John Ciudino that is, and yes indeed it was, well, eventually John chose the 3-1 car, and as soon as I saw that he was the one who chose this pornographic car, I was like, this doesn't surprise me at all. So John Ciudino in his great looking car. Then we got the number 25 car of Eric Hayden in his Folgers Chevy Lumina. We'll see what he can do. Also somebody's returning, and yes indeed he already has a reserve spot for the Dascar Phillips Cup Series, and of course brings us to who's gonna get the final spot, well, one of the final 2 spots in the Dascar for Dascar Phillips Cup Series in this series. So of course the champion will get that spot. So 42 car over here is for Elba Wanderley in her second series / season in Dascar. Then we got the number 7 car of Joshua Michaels in his, well, new car. We got the number 11 car of Benoit Lethervin, also coming from the Martini Endurance Series. So good to have Benoit back in this car as well. We got the number 22 car of Logan Claudel. Once again, expect quite a lot from him this series. And we got the number 27 car of Grayson Acavito, also making his return in the series. We got the number 33 car of Blaine Keys, coming from Martini Endurance Series, already has a reserve spot for the Phillips Cup Series season number 9. But of course, That doesn't mean that he doesn't have to race in this series. So we got Anthony Lopez in number 55 car, also a returning driver. It seems like he's only signing up for this series. He likes it, and I'm glad that he likes it. So number 43 car over William Brock in the STP Pontiac. Yeah, I know, by the way, that the graphics are not very good of these cars. It's just because my computer, and I don't know why. So anyways, 45 car over here of Sunnecourse, also a new car for her. She chose this car herself, and I already expected her to choose this car. So number 6 car is Jane Pinter, another Fulgur's machine. So good to have Jane back again, Dascar president indeed. And we got Nikki Maxwell coming from the Dascar Rally Championship into this series as well. We got number 9 car, a rookie Mitchell Carter, of course teammate of Justin Carter. So 2 new drivers to the series and to Dascar, at least to my series. 47 car Daniel Bucar, also coming from the Dascar Rally Championship, so great to have him in this series as well. Number 2 car of Aiden Shepard, rally it is for him, and now of course this is a completely different racetrack than those rally tracks, so we'll see what they can do, the rally stars. We got Debbie Myers over here in the number 04 car, the US Bank Pontiac. And then we got Ruka Takeda in the number 21 car. She's ditched for the Phillips Cup was ditched from the Joshua Michaels' team for the Phillips Cup Series, as we got now Devin Roberts being the third try or second try or whatever it is. So she will have to prove herself in this series. Rocket Twyman is in number 28 car, also returning driver. So, and we know that he's very good on these super speedways. So looking forward to see what he can do. We got the number 0 car over here, Molly Black. It is returning to the series. And Aiden Thomas is in the number 4 car. Annie Thomas, sorry, different Thomas. So Annie Thomas is Australian, part of Daniel Voiles' team. We got over here the number 84 car. We had 2 of these cars. This is the 84 of Cody Smart, also coming from both the Rally Series and the Martini Endurance Series. So also expecting him to be seen in the Phillips Cup Series if he can manage to sign up or get a reserve spot. Yes, indeed. Number 98 car, another rookie, Madeline Atkins it is, and I'm probably gonna confuse her sometimes for Megan Atkins, so apologies in advance for that. We got the number 17 car over of Tommy Turbo. Yes, indeed, number 17 for him, and he is right next to over Priya McShane. I hope I pronounced it right. So also a new driver to the series and to Dascar, at least to one of my series. So welcome to Priya McShane. I hope I pronounced it Priya right, and I don't know. 14 car, Sebastian Torres, also the Colombian, back again from the rally event, which unfortunately he got eliminated in after flipping over and wrecking his rally car. So second chance for him now. We got over here the number 26 car of Steven Werner in the Quaker State Buick. So part of Eric Hayden's team. We'll see what Steven Werner can do. Then we got the number 1 car of DJ Kirker, the Canadian from the Rally Series, now also on this racetrack. And we got the number 94 car of Kyle Bachelia, and I also hope I pronounced that name right. He said it behind how it's pronounced. And otherwise I would have easily said Basaglia or something, but I think it's Bachelia. So if it's wrong, please tell me. So we got the number 5 car of Will Kirker, also of course Canadian, part of DJ Kirker's team. So welcome to him as well. And we got the number 90 car of Gabriel Wanderley, the Brazilian, in the public sports. So welcome to him. We got the number 01 car of Gabe Williams. Yes, indeed, that is the Williamses returning again. So Gabe Williams from Jamaica back in the car. And the 51 car of Mitch Brett, who for the second time in a row took for the second time I think in this series, I'm not sure what series, he took the last spot. So, good for him. And we got the number 30 car on the last row of Audrey Baranowskis from Lithuania. And she is indeed right next to PJ Williams. So that means that we have the full field of 42 cars complete. Didn't have that in the previous season, but luckily we do have it in this season. So 8 races. We're gonna have 8 races of 3 laps, and with 4 drivers being knocked out in every single race. So one thing is for sure, it's gonna be a very exciting and very brutal season, because everybody knows that it will be the last shot to get a reserve spot for the Philips Cup Series season number 6. It will be the last series of the summer series. So woo, everybody's pumped. I am pumped. I'm ready for this, and I feel, look, from this angle, the cars look that much better than from close up. So kind of stupid, but oh well. So I hope you guys are ready. I know that Arena McShane is ready, as indeed she is on the pole. Starting right next to number 23 car of Max Claudel, ladies and gentlemen. The pace car is off. It is time for season number 6. Let's get ready to rumble over here in the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series. Season number 6. The green is out. Here we go. Once again, we will show on the right top the last 4 positions, because those are the positions that will be knocked out. Those drivers will be knocked out, so that is more important than a win. Of course, winning is also important for the next race, as the winner will be on pole for race number 2 or whatever the next race is. So it seems like Arena McShane had a good start in her number 38 car, so that's good news for her. But we haven't seen somebody late from the start of the race to the finish of the race ever before, so that's not really very good. So but it seems like with these cars, they keep it longer and they stay longer up front. Passing is a little bit more difficult, but Justin Carter in the number 8 car is trying to get down low on the 38 car. The rookies up front, and that's fun to see. And a very close call between a couple of cars in the middle, as we got 4 wide, 5 wide, 6 wide all around this racetrack. And here we got a lead challenge once again from Justin Carter in the number 8 car, trying to look down low on the 38 of Arena McShane. But so far it is still the 38 up top. And up front as well. Well, now she's up top. 23 car trying to make a move on Justin Carter, but look at all the way to the inside. This is number 20 car of Denise Steinauer, who is going to 2nd position in a 4 wide battle. Look at how congested the middle of the pack is. And still the 38 car up front, somebody going below the yellow line, and that is allowed. But the only problem is that the chance of wrecking is then bigger. So that is, I think, I don't even know who that was. It might be the number 9 car. But he will have to fall back then, most likely. And there indeed he is, number 9 car of teammate of the number 8 car, who was just up front a couple of moments ago. We got a lead change, and it is Denise Steinauer up front as we are onto the front stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, one more lap around this racetrack. The white flag is out, and then race number 1 will already be over. Number 98 car is going to the front now, Madeline Atkins. Yes indeed, things are escalating quickly now, as we got lead change after lead change. Number 4 is looking there as well of Annie Thomas. We got all the way to the inside, number 48 car of PJ Williams, as we got a 4 wide battle for the lead. And indeed it is PJ Williams in the 48 car who's down low and who's going to grab the lead. But right behind him is the number 28 car of Rocco Twyman. And on the inside is the number 5 of Will Kirker. Oh, somebody going way below the yellow line, and that is dangerous. Keep it straight, guys. Come on the racetrack without problems, because we might... Oh, this is not gonna end very well. But PJ Williams is still up front in that number 48 car. Look at him fight off the low lane, fighting off the high lane. Still we got that number 90 car of Gabriel Wannerly on the low lane. We got a crash. We got a big crash in the final turn. But it is gonna be the number 48 car of PJ Williams winning this race, as half the field crashed and wrecked out. Wow, and then the question is gonna be, as there we see some cars finish who crashed out, then the question is gonna be who is gonna be eliminated from this deal. Oh my goodness, look at all those cars. Absolutely incredible. Oh, we got a couple of cars here on pit road, and that is never good. Look at all those cars on pit road. So, well, first off we want the confirmation that indeed it was looking Where is the... Oh my goodness. These are all the drivers that crashed out. Yes, indeed. There's confirmation. PJ Williams, the winner of race number 1. So that's good news for the Jamaican driver. He has 1 win under the belt. And he's going to be on pole for race number 2. But then the question, who is going to be eliminated from this championship already in race number 1? Look at how few cars are over here. We had a huge crash over here, out of turn 4 and onto the front stretch. And the answer at who's going to be out, well, in just a couple of moments. Here we see only 17 cars were, well, actually 16 cars were in that lead group. Alba one lead was lucky, but everybody behind there all crashed out. Let's take a look at who is going to be out of the series. Because standings are official, ladies and gentlemen, the last 4 drivers that are out of this championship are Priya McShane in the number 34 car. She is one of the unlucky drivers, so unfortunately her adventure in the Red Bull Knockout Series is not gonna last for very long. Aiden Shepard in the number 2 car, same story for him. Julia Black in the number 10 car, that's a big surprise. We had expected much from her. And then the 19 of Gleda Ricardo, we saw her on pit road. They are unfortunately not gonna be there anymore in race number 2. That is why this is a knockout series. So that's a tough break, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're gonna take a look at what all happened in that final turn. My goodness, it was mere chaos, purely chaos. We got over here on the as a winner PJ Williams. He's gonna be pole for race number 2. And out are Priya McShane, Aiden Shepard, Julia Black and Gleda Ricardo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this huge crash coming out of turn number 4. So, we're back again. Let's take a look at what brought out, well, not a caution, because of course we have no caution, but what a big crash this was. I hope it's gonna be correct. The fraps are really low currently, so that will improve because the fewer cars are, the higher the fraps will be. But as we are slowly gonna bring this to a continue, there you see the 11 car and the 55 car making contact. So Benoit Lothair Irvine and the 55 of Anthony Lopez make contact. Then Gleda Ricardo came up the racetrack, and that pretty much triggered everything else, because there we see the 27 car go up on his roof, and everybody just look at that 16 car going up on the side. Oh god, oh camera, oh goose. Oh, that is how a mess looks like. Good grief, what an incident. There you see Gleda Ricardo in number 16 car, the 2 car flipping over. Aiden Shepard is, of course, Aiden Shepard also out of competition. There you see the 4 car bouncing on his nose, flipping over. The 98 car is on its roof. I think the 10 car is also on his roof. My goodness, looking at, we are going to keep a flip counter once again, and I think it's going to be at 6 or 7 already after this one. Huge crash. And the 4 car is still flipping over. I'm not even kidding. Well, now it's not anymore, but so there, 4 car of Annie Thomas. Well, it's a tough wreck. Both cars were involved of that team, but I think Annie Thomas did survive. So looking at this, full speed. Oh, that's just crazy. The whole field just washes into the guardrail. Absolutely incredible. And there the 4 car still flips over. So we're gonna trying to get a better camera angle so we can see who really flipped over and who not. So, and the best camera angle I think is gonna be the helicopter cam. This is also good cam to see what actually happened. There you see the number 90 car. He was driving on the apron. Now that was not really that big of an issue. I'm just gonna forward it like this. So here contacts made between the 11 and the 55. Then contacts made with the 27 car as well as the... Oh, now I cannot really see who that car is. The 22 I think it is. Indeed, Logan Claudel, yes indeed. Oh. So then the cars just wash up the racetrack, and here cars are gonna flip over like crazy. It's a shame we cannot even see all the cars. And it's just way too far away to really see the car. Man, I've never struggled this much with camera angles. How is that possible? Yeah, this is all just one big wash of cars, so I'm gonna try to do my best. If you're not interested in that, you can already stop watching. That's no problem. There's not gonna come much after this. Only want to see how many cars flipped over. So there, the 27 car is over. I should have a piece of paper over here. I'm just gonna write it down like we usually do in these flip counters. So the number 27 car flipped over. Number 4 car flipped over. Yes, indeed. Number 27 we already had. The 20 car, look at there, the 20 car just bouncing on top. There is number 19 car flipping over indeed. You know, I'm gonna do it like this. You know, I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay, who's this? Okay, so that's Glitter Ricarda. Here's the number 2 car who flipped over indeed as well. Oh, actually, no, this is not the number 2 car, but the 2 car flipped over. John Citadino's beautiful car is also mangled up. So, we're gonna get on board as well. So, don't worry about that. Well, this is maybe even better. I mean, look at how this incident just unfolded. That's absolutely crazy. And there the 27 car goes over, and then well, the 7 car of Joshua Michaels had seriously nowhere to go. So here's the number 0 car. There you see this Joshua Michaels just sliding in. The number 1 car may have flipped over as well. The 22 car. Here's the number 9 car spinning around. Saves it though. Great save. And there we see the 4 car flipping over, the 10 car flipping over. And there, 19 car tumbling over. I mean, Daniel Ricciardo even went to the bottom there. Just went to the low side trying to miss everything. So it was a good call eventually. Also then hit the 20 car in a few moments. But I was interested in, oh, that's the 4 car of Annie Thomas. So he's still flipping over. So this is the big one. This is one of the bigger incidents we've seen in the last 2 seasons at least. So I think we have 5 flips. If you think there were more, oh yeah, the 1 car is the only one I do want to check for sure. DJ Kirker, that is. Why? Because he might have flipped over, but I'm not completely sure. So he was all the way up top minding his own business. And then eventually it was right behind him. I think the contact was made on right next to him. And the 14 car hits him. No, there was a different accident in front of him. That's it. With the 34, 31 and the 10 car. That is where the 16 car also got mangled up in. Well, the 1 car clearly went over. So that's a big one. Indeed for DJ Kirker. The 20 car. Oh yeah, there's also somebody I want to watch. Oh, the 98 car flipped over. 98 car flipped over. But did the 19 car flip over then? Now I would just want to make sure. Yeah, the 19 car also flipped over. So both those cars flipped over. So the 20 car I want to make sure. Somebody else who might have flipped over, but I'm not sure. No, did not flip over. 10 car did flip over. Okay. Oh yeah, the 16 car. That's the last car I want to know of. Yeah, because these cars, and this is not really a flip. It's more like going up on its side there, and right on top of the 33 car as well. Oh my goodness, look at that craziness. Well, this was a big one. Flip count currently, I will make it 7. So we're gonna get some onboards. 7 flips in just the first race. That is quite incredible. Oh, there's 3 cars flying by. Hello, Chris Dot. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get some onboards over here. Let's go onboard with a couple of cars. First off, the number 19 car of Glitter Ricardo finished dead last. It also is out of the event then. Look at this. There we go. Oh, contact made, and they eventually saved it, but then, well, chaos. Wow, big crash there. That's a huge one for her. Now the next one we want to take a look at is number 4 car. We got 2 more replays, ladies and gentlemen, then we're gonna end this deal. Number 4 car over here of Annie Thomas. Here we go, onboard with her. Was all the way up top, going to the finish, and then suddenly there was a 16 car in front of her nose. And before she even knew what happened, she is up on the roof, tumbling over like crazy, rolling on the roof. Good grief. That's incredible. One more view of somebody who went out. Well, let's see. With who shall we go on board? Well, Aiden Shepard, let's go on board with him. So, final replay of this deal. He was right behind everything, and well, there was just nowhere to go for him. Oh man, he went really, really high. So, well, that's why this series is so brutal. So, ladies and gentlemen, indeed, after this incredible crash, 4 drivers are out, but far more were involved. So, Brian McShane, Aiden Shepard, Julia Black, and Glitter Ricardo will not be back for next season. So, thank you guys for signing up, but unfortunately, it's gonna end for you. And we will be back in just a few more hours, because then we'll get race number 2 uploaded. So, for now, thank you very much for watching. Congratulations to PJ Williams, who will be on pole for the next race. And therefore, I will see you with the next race, the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 6 2016 here on ZEREX Sport. Race number 2 up next. Did I always do those victory screens? Oh yeah, I always did so. Okay. Getting used to this deal again.